I'll do a review of the San Miguel shortly. While our light still holds up out here, the breeze has dropped. Um, it hasn't had a little shower since. Oh, why is it when you're having a good time, time just flies so fast? Obviously, before my old man passed, nearly about September, nearly 2 years ago, we got shopping out of the way before. Uh, but obviously now the shopping and other pit stops does slightly encroach into the time. But it is brilliant. And now that I think we've established an understanding with this blossoming um, relationship, although it's barely for 4 or 5 weeks with Jeff and Sonny from Winterton. If it develops well, and as long as there's this sit back itching, as long as it's understanding when it comes to the flesh that communications are lowered, and that there's that balance. But say with Jeff and Sonny when at a movie date night or something, a bit the same way around. I would only respond when he asked her. But time flies so fast. It really flies so incredibly fast. And both because I had really a terrible sleep when I went to bed, Saturday morning. Could not get to sleep properly, and then mother rang me up at 11:45, about a phone, and then she mistakenly rang me 8 minutes later, and so when I got up I was a bit grumpy because I'd been deprived of a lot of sleep. Jeff working his every second Saturday, which is a ball ache. I think even he must have given a ball ache. But like our when we started our flashes before, we had obviously when we started earlier, where there was no shopping to pack away, there was no pit stops. Basically, go to Scunthorpe, pick Jeff up, bring him here. We had what we called a I've got to forget the abbreviation. CTBR, coffee to beer ratio. So basically, we'll start off with coffee, 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 beer, coffee, 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 beer, then coffee, coffee, beer, coffee, coffee, beer, then coffee, beer. As it got to a certain time, beer or lager, and then with an occasional coffee. The idea was that we would not get clattered or even remotely clattered too soon. That was the idea. But as we now start later, because most fleshers we combine it with our big shop day and call it Taylor's Butchers, probably some occasionally Jollies, which is on the Gallagher Retail part near the Scunthorpe football ground, and now we've got these two pit stops, but I think that might be on a Thursday only, not on a Saturday, of these residents which is do homemade Polish food, which The one at 95 Ashby High Street, their cheese and garlic soup. Oh my god. But long may these flashes and occasional zooms reign. I don't think I have many close friends. Probably Jeff will be the same. I mean, close. So when you find someone who is you click in so many places, like farting and find it funny at our age. Just louder and smelly the better. And love when films were proper films, like the Carry-Ons, and the classic Hammer horrors. Yeah, you argue and bitch now and again, have a fallout now and again, with his lack of communication and me, whatever, you know. But end of the day, you're there for each other, and these get-togethers, which I hope to maintain every 4 weeks, I hope into our ripe old age. It's just nice just to get in, lock the door, put the TV on, have a brew to begin with, you don't get classed too soon, and just enjoy the evening into the early hours with curveballs, which you know, Mr. Horn, about fucking curveballs. Ooh, Monster Club. Do we got to watch Monster Club or not? I don't remember. I know we've got to Scream and Scream Again at Next Flesh and a couple of Carry-On films. Probably Monster Club, and then you got The Raven, The Fall of the House of Usher. All of Vincent Price have got A Mad Magician, and the one which I think I still can't understand it, The Tingler. But it's great when you find that person who's like Eddie Scott of Texas, Borgia, Texas, Mr. Edwin Scott with the spaniel ears, tits. I only added him as a friend because he had the last surname as myself. I mean, he's got all sorts of medical situations going on, but yet he's kind of prepared for it if it does happen. So it's like if you fall out, keep it short. I don't wish to sound like morbid or anything, but this is why I film a lot. I video a lot. Whether it be pouring ale into a glass or farting or burping or whatever. Something pretty childish. But it's this is why sometimes I Mr. Horn, I get frustrated, because I thought, keep in touch now and again. I understand the demographics has changed in the past month or so, but always create memories. I can stitch them together. It's nice out here now. So I look forward to the flashes. I look forward to any zooms, any 30-second clip via Messenger, anything, whenever it can be. So always, you know, it's nice to have stuff to look back on. And this is why I love the Fleshes. I mean, it's a ball out. We've got the shopping and the little pit stops at the moment. On a rare occasion we can do it out. I can do it the day before, but not very often. That's what I like videos like this. All the videos I've done tonight, I've been totally unscripted. I just pressed record and waffled on. And sometimes I might get a bit deep, a bit melancholy. But it's better than to let it out than to keep it contained. I mean, it would be nice if we could be neighbours or live at least 10 streets away. But at the moment, that's not to be. But just understand, Jeff, that we're all here for each other whenever it's needed. I have moments when I'm sat in the house and all of a sudden the room becomes grey. I mean, my mother still sleeps at light on ever since that bloke tried to stick his hand through the letterbox. She still hasn't emptied his wardrobe. His clothes is worn, clothes he hasn't worn. It's been here 2 years. So the Fleshes, the Zooms, any communication when it can happen, obviously we've got our own lives to lead, are wonderful. And next will be the San Miguel review. This is a winner. Looks too heavy.